Welcoming everybody to week 6, Blades and Fades. Welcome at the Major Edge, right? Brand new Instagram account.
Yes.
Make sure you're following that. And my man AJ, the aspiring barber, at the Major Edge. Make sure you follow it on Instagram. Obviously, Tony Jigsaw Cotillo here, breaking down the Blades and Fades of week 6. But let's recap real fast. What was your biggest blade and biggest fade from week 5?
Well, I will say my biggest blade was Dak Prescott, but can we talk about how I called that Rashid Shaheed big touchdown?
What else? Oh, I was on Rashid Shaheed too.
I know, but
Do I take credit? I think we both need to get some credit. How's that?
I can go down with that. Yeah.
All right, yeah, let's go down. We both got some credit and well deserved, man. We put some time and research into that. So, what was he 4 for 115 in a tutty?
Yeah,
Something like that.
Yeah, around 22 points in PPR leagues.
Yeah, so I love. Man, I'll tell you what, he's boomer bust, but when you get him right, man, you're in. Now we look into week 6. Obviously, week 5, you had 4 teams on bye. Obviously, some teams on bye again this week. But what are you looking at for your blades when coming to week 6?
Well, first blade of the week is going to go to Davante Adams.
Love Davante. I just said the other day, he looks like he's 25 years old, man.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't aged, obviously. And what's going on with that Ravens defense? I mean, they look awful.
I've not seen a Ravens defense that has been that bad in a long time, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. And they're allowing around 35 points per game. That's a lot of room for touchdowns for the Rams. And I think one of them is going to go to Davante Adams because he's scored in his last 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, he looks good, man. I mean, that offense, you talk about Davante, Puka, Tutu, Kyron, Matty, Sean McVay. Man, I'll tell you, they're gonna be tough to beat. Who you going next?
I'm gonna go with J.K. Dobbins.
I love J.K. this year. Just stay healthy, J.K. Stay healthy.
Oh, I mean, he's been a very consistent guy, but I think this week is going to be that game where he breaks out. Sean Payton had a lot of good things to say about him last week after that game. They're playing against Jets, more favorable matchup. I think he's going to go off this week.
That's the London game, right?
Yeah, it's 9:30 game.
Yeah, it's a 9. You know what? I like, if somebody asked me the other night, who should I start, Keenan Allen in my flex or J.K. Dobbins? And I honestly said J.K. Dobbins.
J.K.
I went J.K. So we're on the same page, man. We're on the same page.
The Broncos going to re up most of that game. It's going to be more run opportunity.
Yeah, I think so. Definitely. I like that. And I'm a big Sean Payton fan, too. Everybody that follows me knows that. So we got number 3.
Going with another Ram and Matthew Stafford this week. And I'm saying that because obviously, again, how bad that Ravens defense is. But that Rams passing attack is elite. They have Puka out there, Davante Adams. Kyron Williams can catch passes out of the backfield. And I can see him going for 3+ and 300 yards this week.
Wow. Matthew Stafford, man, with the injection in his back, man. I'm going to be honest, he does not get enough credit as being a very, very good fantasy quarterback. People just forget about Matt Stafford all the time.
Yeah, and I feel like he hasn't aged a bit. The talent's still there, and I mean, obviously, he's not the most mobile quarterback, but he's still slinging it out there at 30. What is he, 35?
I don't know, 35, 36. I don't know, man.
There.
He's playing like a young boy out there. Looks better than Joe Flacco, that's for sure.
Yo, better than a lot of quarterbacks out there.
Yeah, he does, man. He does. All right, who we fade this week, man? What's our number 1 fade?
Sticking with that Broncos Jets game, I'm going Garrett Wilson this week.
Man, there's gonna be a lot of picks in that, bro. Garrett Wilson. He's on my fantasy squad, bro. You're killing me.
Wilson. They're playing against the Broncos. Historically, against Pat's team, when he's lined up against him, only 3 catches for 34 yards in 2 games on 7 targets.
Oh man, Surtain is gonna lock up. So let me ask you this. This is on the fly. You didn't prepare for this. So who locks up who more? Does Surtain lock up Garrett Wilson more, or does Sauce lock up Cortland Sutton more?
I don't know. I mean, based off the stats, I think I'm gonna go with Garrett Wilson. Like, I also do think that the Broncos D line is just gonna swarm the quarterback. He's gonna swarm field, so he's gonna have to scramble outside pocket or throw a lot of those short passes to Mason Taylor out there, who's looking really good for the Jets right now.
Like Mason Taylor, and don't discount my man Vance Joseph, the D coordinator of the Broncos, to do exactly what you just said. I like that. Who we going number 2?
Going with Michael Carter.
Ooh, from the Arizona Cardinals. I hope Jonathan Gannon's not hitting Michael Carter on the sideline.
The only reason why I'm saying this is, not a lot of people are thinking about starting Michael Carter, but a lot of people do think he's going to have more of that increased role with obviously that Amari DeMarcado tragedy last week, fumbling the ball on the 1-yard line.
Oof.
But you look at his game last week, he's very efficient against a weaker Tennessee defense, I would say, on the running side. And I've never seen Michael Carter be that big workhorse backfield running back. Even with the Jets, he wasn't that workhorse when he was by himself. So I don't think he's gonna have a lot more opportunity than he had last week, which was only 58% of the snaps. But
Yeah, I think that's right around where he's at. He's a 50, 40, 60, 30 guy. That's just who he's going to be. And honestly, in the NFL this year, that's kind of like the average. Most running backs aren't 75, 80 to 20, man. They're just not. So I do. I like that pick. I do.
He has the receiving upside. He's a good PPR back, but I still don't think he's going to do enough this week.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Nah, DeMarcato's getting as many catches as he can. So Gannon paid $100 grand as a fine. He's trying to make up for that bitch slap, bro.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. We got number 3.
I'm going with Tua, and I'm saying that again because not a lot of people are looking Tua's way, but there's bye weeks with quarterbacks this week. You might need a waiver option. I would avoid Tua. I know he had a solid game last week, but he really can't read a defense. He's playing against the Chargers a lot more strong in the secondary. I think he's going to throw at least 1 to 2 interceptions.
I like that. I'm not never been a Tua guy. He like him and Kyler Murray to me are the same.
You were a Tua guy.
When
he was a rookie or in a second year,
right.
you were a Tua guy.
I had a really quick like trip to Tua land there for a little bit, bro. You always got to bring that stuff up.
Like TLC.
Here we go, man. Nobody understands. Yeah, my boys dog me up, but they never bring up the good stuff. How about the good players when I tell you to pick? Right? I don't ever hear you and Chris talking about them. Just saying. It's all about, hey, Dad, remember? Hey, Chris, remember Dad said pick this guy? It's okay, man. That's okay. I'll give you a pass.
I will add one more thing because I did pick the defenses last week, and I went 2 for 3 with them because I don't know. Jacksonville flipped the switch last week. They looked really good.
Nobody could have envisioned that, bro. I'm sorry. Nobody.
I just can't believe I was watching that game. I'm up by 0.04 points. He has Pat Mahomes left, and Trevor Lawrence scrambles for that touchdown. I'm like, great. Pat Mahomes is going to throw a dump-off pass at the end of the game for like 10 yards. And what does he do? Throw it to Travis Kelce for 11 yards.
Which was my guy, by the way. My guy. That nobody wanted to touch, by the way. But I took Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes, by the way.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. Not a Chiefs guy.
But listen, I know let's apologize to our boy Japan because he said he was taking the Chiefs off your pick. But listen, Japan knows he's a betting guy. He knows it's up and down, up and down. You just ride, right? You just ride. So he'll be riding again this week, man. He'll be riding again this week. Definitely. But I like it, man. I like the picks. And before we get out of here, man, how many cuts you do this week?
This week is what? It's Wednesday this week.
So we're recording this on Wednesday.
Five cuts this week so far.
5 cuts.
Yeah.
Got some tips.
I did.
Did a couple. Did a couple. Did any fades?
No fades yet.
All right, we're getting there yet. We're getting there.
Yeah, I did deal with some longer hair, but I haven't gotten the fades yet.
So you had to use the shears a little bit.
I did.
I like it. Well, as always, man, everybody, thanks for checking in. And make sure you follow and like the YouTube page as always. But most importantly, go follow at The Major Edge, and obviously Major, just so everybody knows. You'll see the logo on the screen, on the thumbnail, on this video. It's because AJ is in the middle. I'm real proud of him. We came up with that. He started it out. So make sure you follow the journey right there on Instagram at The Real Major. Help me out again.
The Major Edge.
I was just gonna say at The Real Major, at The Major Edge. There you go.
I'll tell the audience one more thing. Is I like to say stay sharp on and off the chair.
Stay sharp on and off the chair. Yeah.